Hey guys, so welcome yet again to yet another Homerange Poultry video. Now today is Sunday, and as you can see I'm at the farm. Now the reason why I'm at the farm is that you can see at the back what you're doing is cleaning up the feeders and the drinkers for the chicks. These are the chicks that we loaded into the brooder yesterday. Now of course every single day you have to clean up the brooder, make sure you remove all the drinkers, the feeders, clean them up. And of course sweep the floor and change the floor litter material. Now I want to show you inside so that you see the ones that we've already done the changing. It's clean now, and the chick of course can enjoy their day. Remember, the heat source has to be kept on, and to keep the heat sources on for the entire month. So the main thing that we're going to focus on during this 1 month period is of course the vaccinations. You have to make sure that the vaccinations are properly done. Cleanliness is actually very, very important, because if you have issues and you have issues like coccidiosis, of course that will give you a major problem, and it's going to kill very many of your chicks. And coccidiosis is basically just brought about by a place that is not clean. So for us, what is extremely important is keeping the place very, very clean. So you look into the brooder and see what is happening inside, the cleaning that we've already done. And you see that the place is actually clean. It looks like we've actually added the chicks today, but it's a going routine thing to keep the brooder very clean. So of course we've opened up the brooder, so it's getting a bit cold. That's why you're seeing the chicks crowding together. So that's not a problem. Once you close up the brooder, the place is going to get warm and the chicks are going to be comfortable again. As you can see, this one also, the chicks are crowded at the corner there, but as you can see, it's very clean. It's been cleaned up. New feeder. So we are washing the drinkers, and once we wash them and we disinfect them, we're going to add them back again. So this is day 2 for these chicks, and I'm going to go outside and show you how we wash the drinkers for the chicks, so that you know how they're supposed to be kept clean. And remember guys, this is something that you actually have to be doing every single day, cleaning the drinkers, the feeders, and ensuring that the brooder is actually kept very clean. So guys, so here you can see some of the drinkers at the back there, the ones which have already been cleaned. But down here, okay, right here, you can see the dirty drinkers which have been removed from the brooder. Now there you can see some soapy water, some clean soapy water. Now for washing we only use a multi-purpose detergent, so we don't use things like Omo or Jik or anything like that in farming. From the water with soap, that's why we clean the drinkers first, and after that we come into some clean water. This is just clean plain water, there's nothing inside. But most important guys, the final thing that we have to do is put the drinkers in this water with a disinfectant. Now of course this water with the disinfectant is actually the final stage whenever we finish cleaning, and it's very important because once you clean your drinkers with just some water and soap, it often does not kill any bacteria that may have started developing on the drinker. So what we do is that we do the last rinse with some water with disinfectant, and finally we just hang the drinkers to dry, and that's basically it. So let me do that quick, fast, minus slow. You watch me do that, and voila, we'll have cleaned the drinkers. Now remember that the drinkers that we're going to clean today are not the ones we're going to use today. These are the drinkers we'll use tomorrow. The drinkers that we're using today are drinkers which we washed yesterday, and they're already dry and they were disinfected. So those ones will be ready and clean for us to use. So as you can see, I've rinsed all the drinkers and I've hung them there to dry. So remember guys, when you're washing your drinkers, start with soapy water with a multi-purpose detergent, liquid detergent, some clean water for rinsing, and finally the disinfectant, which is the final stage, so that when you disinfect your drinkers and your feeders, you just hang them there to dry. As you can see, those are the drinkers and this is the feeder, and the other part of the feeder is this one, But even these round ones, these round circular ones that you're seeing, they're also feeders, these particular ones, because this is a drinker. So guys, I hope you've learned a thing or two about cleanliness. So the next thing that I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to go take drinkers from yesterday that are already cleaned, and I'm going to use them inside the brooders. And yeah, once I set that up, I'm going to show you guys how it's actually going to look like. And basically our morning session will be over with preparing the brooder for your chicks. So down here I have the 3 drinkers. They are for each one of the brooders, because there are 3 brooders, A, B and C. So this being day 2, for the guys who've already attended training, you know exactly what I'm going to be putting inside these drinkers. Because you know, if you've already attended training, you have the daily chick brooding management program, you know exactly what the chicks should actually be getting on day 2. And this is exactly what I'm giving them. So I'm going to put just a small amount of this inside for each one of them. Then, of course, I'm going to put in some small amount of water and mix it up. So guys, watch me do that. And then once we mix the whatever that is that we're giving them, we'll just put it back into the drinkers, into the brooder, and the chick can start drinking the water, and we can close up our brooder. So here we go. You just put a small amount of water in each one of them first. Just a small amount of water. And once you do that, you take each one of the drinkers and you mix it up to ensure that wherever you put that small powder that you put is actually going to be fully mixed up inside. So there you go. There you go, number 1. Number 2, as you can see, it's just a small amount of water first for you to mix up the powder so that it's evenly mixed. Most people just fill up the drinker and then you put your small powder, and then, you know, once you do that, the mixture does not mix evenly. So you find that your chicken, whether it's treatment that you're giving them, is not effective purely because you actually mixed it the wrong way. So this is how to mix any, whether it's a drug, whether it's a multivitamin, whatever it is, so long as it's in powder form, and you're using these drinkers or giving to chicks, this is the first thing that you're supposed to do first. Okay. Now once you do that, you can come and fill it up with water. Yeah. As you can see, it's clean water, because chicken should always get clean water all the time, every time. Water could be a major source of diseases, especially bacterial diseases and worms and all that. So you must always ensure that your chicken always have some clean water. There you go. Our water is fully mixed, and now all that is remaining is to put it inside the brooder. So let's do that, guys. Of course, I know the view in this brooder is not so excellent because, you know, I've covered it up, but as you can see inside, they're still crowding. The reason why they're still crowding is because of we've opened up the brooder. The 2 reasons why we actually open up the brooder every day, so that there's some fresh air that gets inside for ventilation, and of course to clean up the place. So this is how you go and add your drinker. Don't flip the drinker before you get it into the brooder floor. So once you get it there, you close it up. You close up that drinker. You have to be careful, because if you don't close it up nicely, you can flip it and pour all the water on the floor. As you can see, we have these wooden platforms where we put the drinkers, and the main reason for that is, of course, to make sure that the chicks don't get into the drinker and actually drown themselves. So flip it up. There you go. You can see the water is already started accumulating. So that's brooder number 1. We're done with that. Let's go to the other one. So same process again. Cover up your brooder. Once you do that, you flip it over. So I have to add the wooden platforms. Don't forget that. And there you go. There you go. As you can see, the water starts collecting immediately. And of course, there's a curious ones which already go to the water instantly. Now, one of the things that actually attracts those chicks to those drinkers is actually just the color. That's why most of the drinkers are actually red, because it's a color that actually attracts chicken. So you find that if you have red drinkers, the moment you put in the water, you know, as you can see, the chicks start getting attracted to it and they go and drink. So guys, I hope you've seen the entire process. Now you can see for this particular brooder, before I finish, is that it has the drinker, has the heat sources, it has the feeder, and of course the floor is already cleaned. So I'm happy to say that this brooder is a done deal. And of course you can see the lighting. Eh? Now the bulb that you see inside is purely for light. It's not for heat. For heat, for us, we use the lantern lamps. So they have a special kind of fuel that is inside, that which we usually discuss during the training days. So guys, don't miss our upcoming training. You need to learn a lot about brooding. Brooding is the most critical stage about taking care of chicks. Because once you do your brooding wrong, it can be devastating to you. It can be major losses, because most of your chicks are going to die. But if you do it right, of course, your success rate in poultry farming is going to be quite high. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to subscribe. Please also do check our website, www.homerangepoultry.com. Don't also forget that every month we do a training. Don't miss our upcoming training. SMS the word training to 0727 200 116. You can also check us on Facebook as Homerange Poultry. You can check us on Instagram. You can check us on Twitter. On all social media platforms, just look for Homerange Poultry Farm and you'll see what we do. And otherwise, apart from that, guys, I wish you guys profitable poultry farming. Keep watching, guys.